Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today I have KUSAMA KSM daily update, guys. Let's see how we will do a short-term price prediction and technical analysis. It looks strong, guys. Let's see the future together. We will do a price prediction for the short term and we will try to see where it will go as well for the mid-term. If you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share, guys. Of course, you can join our Telegram group chat. I have the link in the description down below. So here we are, guys. I will zoom out a bit and you can see that I started my Fibonacci retracement up to this top right here, ending up to this bottom right here as well on 19th May. The reason is that I want to find important resistance level as we moved upwards. So right now we broke the 0.618, we stopped at 487 because as you can see, this resistance line between the 0.618 and the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement was a very critical resistance and support level back in the days. You can see support level here, support and resistance level here as well. And if I go back to the days, you can see that resistance level here, resistance, and of course, and so on. Multiple times, guys, that we found resistance and support in this line. However, now we find resistance level because the commodity channel index might be a little bit above -100. We will see about that. The support and resistance levels we have to be careful are the 528, which I think we will be heading there, guys, and of course the 448, 395, around 395 and 415. Here I said it. So let's go to the MACD, and of course what I liked here is that we surpassed our previous high for the short term. Then we formed a higher low pattern, you can see here, and also a higher high. And even though if we got a bearish cross here, we don't care, guys. We don't care for bearish crosses in the short term. What is the reason? The reason is because we are in the 4-hour frame. If we were on the daily frame, things would be different. But right now, on the 4-hour frame, what we have here is if we see a bearish cross, it will be very healthy, because it is due to the commodity channel index, the RSI, or some other indicators that we have some overbought situation for the short term. Therefore, you might want to just correct a little bit, but we might not get the recross here and we go all the way upwards. This is not necessarily that we will see a bearish recross here. I'm just saying that even if we see this, then we actually don't worry as long as we are making the higher low and higher high pattern. Let's go to KUSAMA, guys, against USDT in the 4-hour frame for the RSI. You can see the higher low pattern here as well and the higher high pattern. We formed here a higher low pattern and we want to see eventually if we can go all the way down and then go upwards again, or if we will stop here, guys, and then we will go upwards again in an overbought situation. You can see we corrected a little bit because the RSI was above 70. That's what happened with KSM and the commodity channel index above 100. So here we want to see if we will stop a little bit down or if we will go all the way down. If we go all the way down, then we will see more of a correction. If we stop here, guys, and then go upwards, then we will see just a short term, for the next little hours correction, then we move upwards again. But either way, nothing to worry about. I will explain why. For the mid-term, what we have is, first of all, the SSL channel, guys. The SSL channel indicator tells us when to buy and when not to buy. So for here, we have the green line above the red line. So we have a buying opportunity for the midterm. Next is that the commodity channel index is inside this gray area. That means we have room to grow, and also we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation at all. So the RSI is the same, guys. We are starting to see the higher low pattern, and also we are inside the 1370, not an overbought situation. We can grow even more. The next one is the bullish recross here between the MACD and the further distance they regain with each other, the signal line and the orange line, guys, and the blue line, the MACD. So this bullish recross is extremely important for the daily frame as well. So, and in the Bollinger bands, we are in the middle, around the middle of the Bollinger bands for the daily frame. This is good because when we approach the top line, then we have a selling opportunity because we have a high risk. But now we are in the middle, a little bit above the middle, above the moving average. You can see the line here above the Bollinger Band, moving average here. So we are fine for the mid-term as well. Let's see KUSAMA's, guys, against Bitcoin. Let's see what it will do and how far it will go, because this is the reason KUSAMA's, guys, moving upward while Bitcoin moves upward again, but it is moving more in the percentage, in the terms of the percentage. For example, if Bitcoin moves up 5% and an altcoin outperforms Bitcoin like we have here, then the altcoin will move like 10%, for example, or 15%, right? So that is the reason we are going upwards. It is the reason that we outperform the Bitcoin. You can see on the short term how far we have gone. We found a little bit resistance in the 0.786. We even went a little bit above. Now we have two support levels. The 0.618 Fibonacci retracement, this green line, sorry guys, right here, and we have the support one, the 0.011. Okay, we have the minor support right here, the blue line, as you can see. So even if we correct a little bit due to the commodity channel index, it is fine, guys. Due to the RSI, it is also fine. This is for the short term, for the next hours, maybe 1 to 2 days. We will see about that. We will see how strong it is, because we might get this and then back up immediately. Okay, so if this happens, it will be for the next few hours a correction. If we get like more of a short term correction, more of a huge correction, we might go somewhere like this, but for the midterm, we look fantastic. So let's see the KSM against Bitcoin, guys. You can see that we are moving upwards. We never lost our position, because if I zoom out, guys, when you are in a dip, zoom out, and you can see that we have the bullish cross from the 50-day and the 20-day MA on the 18th January. This is the last time we had the 50-day MA above the 20-day MA. And from that moment, we haven't seen a bearish recross yet. And now we are standing strong. We moved upwards, so we are extremely good for KSM against Bitcoin. Now what we want to see is going further above, because on the commodity channel index in the daily frame, we are having more room to grow. For the RSI on the daily frame, we are having more room to grow as well. Okay, so let's go now to the price analysis. What are we seeing here? First of all, guys, if we correct a little bit more, if the commodity channel index goes a little bit down, then this will mean that we will probably be retesting the 413 or maybe the 393. Do we have to worry about that? No, we don't have to worry about that. However, you always want to have this in your mind. But this might happen, guys. This situation, this pattern might happen. You can see here, we might go down a little bit to the 76 and then go upwards. If this happens for the commodity channel index, then it is very possible that the 0.618 is our support level for the short term. And then we will eventually break the 487 and go to 529. Yeah. So it is really risky for the short term. But if we see this pattern following, guys, then we might as well move upwards. Okay, we might as well have this as a support level and move upwards, even the 415. But for the short term, we are having a correction going on. Probably we will be having a little bit more of a correction, especially if the RSI goes a little bit further down. Okay, it is very healthy. You don't have to worry about anything, but you should wait, in my opinion, because you might find better price to get in. If you are a new investor, you might find a better price to get in. So for Bitcoin, in order to see this, we might as well want to go upwards. Okay, we might to continue having the swing high. Now we are correcting a little bit due to the overbought situation right now that we had for the commodity channel index being above the 100 for Bitcoin, guys, and of course for the RSI not being above the 70. But if commodity channel index, guys, is above the 100, then the RSI, we might find the top and might move downwards as well. So for now, for Bitcoin, we want to see if we can make this pattern that we want to see on KUSAMAs again. So if we can make, guys, something like this, if we can go into this pattern where we might see a reversal again, and we might go and have the 100 as a support line, then eventually Bitcoin won't correct so much and we can move upwards. Okay, you can see the 20-day EMA and cross the 50-day EMA here. So it is absolutely good. What I would do if I was a new investor, guys, I would just wait a little bit to see if we correct a little bit more due to the commodity channel index and due to the RSI. So our next price target, just to be, guys, straight to the point, I want to be straight to the point for you. Next price target is the 530 around this area. I think we can do it. I believe that we will be able to do that, to go to the 530 for KSM, and even more if Bitcoin continues the swing high, because KSM outperforms Bitcoin. For now, we might see a correction going on, but you can see how strong it is. Even if we correct so much for the common channel index, the price won't go easily from this support level. Especially, it won't go easily down from 0.618, okay? But for now, for the short term, just wait a little bit. Looks very bullish, guys. It looks bullish. For the short term, we might correct, and then we can continue a pattern. If we fall down for 449, then we might go there, and then we can continue our journey to 530 USDT. So for those who bought here, do not worry for now, do not panic at all, because if you see the daily frame, you will see that we have many bullish patterns. You can see that the daily MACD recross, bullish recross, blue line went above the orange line. You can see that we have room to grow on the common channel index on the RSI. You can see we are in the middle of the Bollinger bands. You can see the SSL channel on the green line above the red line. We have everything we want, except we can't measure if we have a bull trap right here. And I want you to be careful, guys. Even if we have a swing high for Bitcoin, then we might see it going down. So eventually, yes, it is looking very bullish. It is looking like it can go against Bitcoin, but you always have to be careful on a bearish market, because even if we have the swing high, we still are in a bearish market, guys. We're still on the daily frame. Haven't seen yet the 20-day MA bullish recross on the 50-day MA. We haven't seen the price going above the 200 EMA, so we are still standing in a bearish market. I want you to be careful. Although, guys, KSM KUSAMA is looking very, very bullish. It looks like it can surpass the 484 and go to 530. For the long term, guys, I think this is a great project. I think it will go even further above, so you don't have to worry anything about this project. I'm talking about the short term, right? And I'm talking about, I want to make a midterm price prediction as I promised. This is 437 is the one that can go a little bit more, around 800, around this area, guys. I think it can go for the midterm if Bitcoin continues to have the swing high and continues to have a good momentum. But this might be for the long term as well. If Bitcoin, guys, has a swing high till 41,000 and collapses right after, then I won't see for the short midterm. We might not be able to see KSM going upwards so far above. Okay, so we have to be careful. I believe we might retest the 430, and afterwards we will see where we will be going. Okay, but for now it looks good. Just, guys, remember, we are in a bearish market. You don't want to FOMO in all your money right now. You want just to have a clear perspective, guys. It is better to observe the market right now and be careful, okay? You want to minimize the risk so you can take surely profits. And the reason is you don't want to FOMO. You always want to have discipline. Patience is the key for success in the cryptocurrency market, guys. And of course, always remember, minimize the risk is very, very important. It is very, very crucial. Thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many, many more videos. Bye.